There are many ways to defeat your rivals in Crusader Kings 3, from conquering to assassinating, but today we're going to defeat them by turning them into friends. Following the advice from my diplomacy guide, we will unite our empire with the power of friendship. Companions, not conquest. Diplomacy, not destruction. Will we create respect and understanding, or will our trust be misplaced? So yes, for this, we're going to be starting as King Malcolm of Scotland. And of course, our goal is to unite Britannia only using diplomacy. So I can't take any land by doing wars. I must vassalize people. Now, a bit later on, depending on how the situation goes with England, I may have to use some intrigue sort of things to try and get it to shatter maybe or something. But we don't have to worry about that just yet, as first of all, I'm going to target Ireland and Wales. Now, if we go to vassalize the guy next to us, you can see it is -20 right now. So we're going to have to send him a gift and bring that opinion up of us. And at the start of the game, we already start with True Ruler unlocked. So that adds a +20 to offer vassalization acceptance chance, which is really nice. And then next, we are going to pick up Thoughtful. This just makes people like you way more when you send a gift. Also, befriending schemes might be really useful. And of course, Flatterer makes them 30% more likely to be a success. So there's a few things we need to pick up. Now, the big problem at the start is, as you can see, the closest person Ireland is -153. 100 of that is because his realm is distant from ours. So we can fix that by taking this guy's land, I think. And then what we can do is improve our cultural acceptance and also make him like us a lot. So for this, yeah, we'll just go down a foreign affairs focus, boost our diplomacy as much as possible. And one of the things I actually want to do right at the start is I want to make my children Welsh, because Welsh have the stoic ethos. Now that one, you can have a diplomacy court type, whereas right now, if we look, we only have warlike and administrative. But if you actually pick up a diplomacy court type, you can gain 0.5% off a vassalage acceptance chance per point of grandeur. So if we got a grandeur to 100, with that perk, we'd be getting +50 to all our offer vassalizations. So that is going to have to be something we're going to have to try and do. So we're going to educate child, and we might not have anybody Welsh available. No. So what we're going to do is go to our court, find a courtier who is unmarried, like you, and then we're going to have to find somebody who is Welsh. So there we go. This person here, she's Welsh, she has 10 learning, and she's intelligent. So if we bring her over, we can now get her to educate our child, and we can convert culture. So as you can see, he will become Welsh. So let's do that to my few heirs, mainly my two oldest ones. Let's try and get them both to become Welsh. Then on inheritance, we should be able to have a diplomatic court type, which will be really, really helpful. And now, although we're not going to be using an army for any big, like, external wars, we're still going to want a decent-ish sized army. As you can see, difference in military strength can make a big difference. It maxes out at +20. So if we can get a decent sized army and just be bigger than everybody we want to vassalize, that will add a +20, which is pretty big. Yeah, we're going to be sending a lot of gifts. That is going to be like a big thing we're going to have to do. So having a profitable capital is going to be really, really important. So we're going to start increasing the development and build up there quite a lot. And we've already picked up the trait lunatic. Right, okay, that's a nice, lovely random event there. We're a lunatic. So yeah, we get a minor penalty already, and we just unpaused the game. Okay, and there we go. The conquest for England was successful by King William. So we're going to have a Norman England. Norway did fail, but maybe they'll be back for some revenge. But yeah, we need them to shatter at some point. For now, not so much, but soon, hopefully. There we go. We can pick up Thoughtful. So once our neighbor finishes his war, which hopefully will be very soon, what we can do is send him a gift and then try and vassalize him. There we go. His war has ended. So if we send gift, he's going to gain 151 opinion of us. Now, it is expensive. 180 gold is a lot. If we do that, we can now vassalize him on low feudal obligations. So let's do that. And there we go. Look at that now. We have taken all of his land, and he did, I believe, just conquer the Isle of Man. So we also picked up that as well. Yeah, and if we look over at Ireland, you can see with this guy, we are -51 because our realm is no longer considered distant from his. So that takes away another -100. So we're only 51 away. Now, one of the biggest things we can do is, of course, get that court type and improve our cultural acceptance. So I'm not going to bother too much now, but what we're probably going to have to do at some point is increase our crown authority and hope maybe a faction forms that we can fight and beat, and then revoke their titles, and then we can land some Irish people inside our realm. And then once they're landed, we can come over to our steward and promote cultural acceptance with the Irish vassals, which over time will improve the cultural acceptance. Now, it's not really important to do that until we're Welsh, because we're going to change cultures anyway. So, Northumbria has just declared war on us for a county. Now, of course, we can try and defend this. Like, it's not against the rules to defend, only attack. So we're going to try and get in there quick and take on his arm. Oh, okay. Are we even going to be able to win? He has an alliance with Mercia, which I believe is his brother. So together, they may be a little too strong for us. And we do have some children, so we can always look for an alliance to help defend. Or we can get an alliance with the Kingdom of Denmark. So let's do that. And problem is, we're going to get caught out, though, before they can make it over here. So it may not even be enough. But we're going to call our ally over in Denmark and then just try to run away. We can run away to the way they stop chasing us. No, they caught us. That is terrible for us. Let's see if we can get in there and help them. No. Okay, wait. We're probably going to lose this county. Damn, there's not much we can do. Okay, so we've rebuilt our men and some of our allies a bit. So we're going to go in now for another fight. If we lose this, it's practically over. But there we go. We did win. So what we're going to have to do is quickly go and unsiege the war target. Try and defeat their armies again. And one more time over here, hopefully. Damn, okay. We have a faction rising up against us as well. They are vastly inferior. So we're going to have to call Denmark. And we do have another ally, which is a vassal of Mercia. He is a half-brother. We have the same mother. So we're going to call him as well. And let's see. If we can win this, this would be really, really big for us. And what we're going to do now is start befriending this guy over in Ulster. Now it's going to be a problem because we have to try and win both of these wars. If we beat Mercia, we do gain 278 gold, which would be really nice. As long as we just don't let either of them siege, we should actually be good. But they're just everywhere. But right now, we are up in both of them. And we became friends with this guy already. We met him at a dance. There we go. The ball was exquisite. So we are friends now. So that will potentially help now with trying to vassalize him. But as we are at war, we can't vassalize anybody. Okay, so we've defended the Liberty War, so we can enforce that one. And now hopefully rush over here and finish off this Northumbria one. There we go. Enforce that one as well. So there we go. Now what I'm going to do is go to my prison. Any vassals I have in prison, hopefully, right, this guy, we should be able to revoke his title and we get no tyranny for it. So let's do that. And then with his title over here, oh, we could hold it for now. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm going to hold all this new land for now, but eventually we're going to give away some land to some Irish vassals, so then we can improve our cultural acceptance. But for now, we may as well just keep holding it. And the rest of them we'll just ransom off, try and get some money as well. And as you can see, our heir is now Welsh. He is a drunkard. He's only 16, but fair enough. And what we can probably do is try and get some nice traits. Now he's Welsh. We don't have to worry about that. She's 30. She's Dutch. You know what? Let's do that. So yeah, with Ulster, as you can see, it's not seeming like he's going to like me. We could improve his opinion of us, but that's not going to make much of a difference now. He already likes us practically enough, and it's minus 14 still. So things we can still do. Change faith. We're not going to do that. Cultural acceptance, we're going to do on our next character. Not rightful liege. Again, there's not much we can do about that. And my powerful vassals don't really like me. So what we can do is just go and befriend a lot of our powerful vassals. Just send one of them a gift. That's 200 gold, though. Let's try it. He does kind of like me now, and we can start befriending him. How much of a difference has that made? Quite a lot. It's only minus 8 now. So actually, if we get all our powerful vassals to really like me, we can actually vassalize him. There we go. So we just sent another vassal a gift, as you can see over here. And now it is +1. So we can vassalize him. So we could have done religious exemption. That adds +60, but they get religiously protected, and I'm not really a fan of that. It just kind of causes issues, but it's something we may have to do later. But for now, I'd rather work towards low feudal obligations and do that. And then what we can do, we can just try and demand his conversion. And there we go. Just like that, he's now of our faith. So it's just going to be less issues rather than having a bunch of insular vassals who end up hating me. And there we go. Just like that, we have our first foothold in Ireland. And that's going to be my next task, trying to take over all of Ireland. Now, we could actually vassalize this duke with religious exemption. I did just say about all of that, but it could be worth doing because he's so powerful, right? The last thing we need is maybe him or Munster to become a king. If they take each other on and we lose too much of it, they're going to become a king. And you're not really going to have luck vassalizing a king because you think it's like a minus 200 chance you get. So if we do it this way, he gets religiously protected. So we can't demand his conversion. We can't convert faith in his lands. And we can't use faith as a reason to avoid tyranny when revoking titles. You know what? That's too good of an offer to turn down. That's a lot of land, to be fair. I mean, this may seem a bit... It's kind of cheesy in the system, but we can go to his contract and we can give him no feudal levies rather than low, and we can remove religious rights. So, I mean, now what we could do, we have a hook on him somehow. I don't know how we got the hook. I think it's through an event. We became friends. He doesn't really like me, so I'm a disinheritor. Fair enough. But what we could do is gain some money, send him a gift, and use the hook, and potentially demand his conversion. So how much does he want for a gift? 150 gold. We can do that. So you have an event here, hospitality, and we can get the petty king of Munster to potentially gain 30 opinion of us. Come on. So we're going to visit his court. So a warm welcome. Let's see. 46% chance it progresses very well. Should we do that? There we go. Just got to try and get lucky. There we go. After that, he gained 30 opinion of us, and we gained a whole diplomacy level lifestyle perk. And defensive negotiations makes independent rulers like us plus 15 more. So he should kind of like us quite a bit now. Friendly and defensive negotiations. So yeah, he actually kind of likes us. We're going to send this guy a gift. Oh, we already have sent him a gift. Oh, yeah. Well, I think he'll like us more, though. Yeah, there we go. Because that one was kind of fading. Then what we can do, demand conversion, use a hook, 100% chance. There we go. So he is converted to Catholics now. So, yeah, after all of that, it's kind of easy to override the religiously protected thing, so I'm not actually too worried about that. Now with Munster, we just became friends as well through an event, and we can also now pick up Munster with religious exemption. Do that. Let's see. Excellent. Now, can we do the same thing again? Modified contract, no levies, remove religiously protected. There we go. We don't have a hook on him though, but if we save up, send him a gift as well. We've already almost taken all of Ireland. It's only been 12 years. Not bad at all. Now, Ireland is definitely going to be the easiest because I don't know if we can even remove the realm is distant from yours debuff. That's minus 100, and yeah, maybe if we pick up this land, it'll go closer, but I don't think so. Our next target may have to be England, and that's going to probably have to involve a lot of murders, so things are going to get tricky, I think. Of course, we could put him on the council. He is a great marshal, so let's do that. Likes us a lot more now. Demand his conversion, 66% chance. You know what? Let's go for it. There we go. Blessed be God. So there we go. We've managed to also make him Catholic. Now the other two, they're holding out quite well for now. I'm sure we'll get them eventually. Now, of course, another thing we could do, maybe when we're going for England and we are Welsh, so we get the court granted vassalization acceptance chance bonus, what we could do is if we get accomplished forger, we can buy claims on artifacts. So we could say, look at France's court, look at the artifacts, and maybe try and steal the skull cap of Charlemagne. That's +4 to our grandeur. And you steal a bunch of really good artifacts that will just boost our grandeur, and that's just free vassalization acceptance chance. Now, what would actually be nice is if my vassals declared war and took other land. Like, they can do that. That's not really against the rules. I can't control that. So that could be interesting if our vassals go and do it. There we go. Nice and easy. We can do the exact same thing now in this guy to the north. And the one thing left in Ireland is this guy who's still holding out nice and strong. So let's send him a gift. 100 gold. He now loves me. Offer vassalage, low feudal obligations, and here we go. I'm gonna be honest, getting Ireland happened way faster than I expected it to. I didn't imagine I'd get it done in just 15 years and I'd still be King Malcolm. So that really helped. But there's still a lot to get. Wales, yeah, it's going to be really tough. We're getting a minus 100 from his distant realm. So I'm not really sure there's much realistically we can do about that. We're going to have to hope that England fall apart. And while they're allied to Northumbria and the vassal in Normandy, it's probably not going to happen. They're probably nice and secure now. But there is something we could do, and that is murdering. Now, I'm probably going to leave it for this inheritance. Like, I'm I'm going to leave this guy live his life out and hope he has enough children to split up his lands. Although he's only 26 and he doesn't seem to be having any. He's not even married, so that may backfire if we just leave that. Damn, okay. So yeah, I was just busy upgrading some of my castles. We just revoked this guy's titles who was here because we had an imprisonment reason on us. We literally just did that. As you can see, we imprisoned him 20 days ago. But England have just declared a de jure war for the earldom of Cumberland. Now, if we can defend this, we can gain almost 600 gold. What I'm going to do, all my children are married, so we're not getting any other alliances. We can call Denmark, but I don't know if we can defend this. Potentially, what we're going to do, we'll raise all our troops up here, and we're going to have to wait for our allies to arrive. There they are. We're going to have to march down now and just hope we can maybe catch their furthest army off guard and maybe win a fight. There we go. That's perfect. So yeah, because we managed to catch that first army first, by the time it took the other ones to arrive, we already took down enough of their numbers. We killed 3,000 of them. So what we got to do now is chase their armies and do not let them get back. Just keep chasing them. And as soon as they stop shattering, jump in for another fight potentially. Okay, they're all going by sea now around me. Well, that kind of backfired. Damn, we have a murder secret. Who did we murder? Wait, we murdered somebody? I do not remember doing that. Maybe it was an event and I just was not paying attention. But yeah, we're going to gain stress because I am not exposing my murder secret. So we'll pick up reclusive. Okay, yeah, this is not going so great for us. All right, let's get in there. I don't think we're going to win this one, to be honest. We don't have the luck of catching them out. They caught us out. So yeah, I think this war is probably going to be England's to win, which sucks as we had such a great start to it, but I don't see us being able to defend this forever. The price of war. My steward enters the room with a grave demeanor. My lord, he said, our coffers are almost empty. It's dangerous in these times. All I have is this crown and the duty to serve it. But what good is the crown if it shall be taken regardless upon my defeat? We can get the nickname the Crownless. We gain 300 gold and we lose 350 prestige. We can sell our queen's crown. We get 85 gold. You know what? Why not? We'll be the Crownless. God, we actually removed our crown. That's kind of sad. But we do have 300 gold now. Let's just hold out, build up our numbers while they siege and lose some of theirs. And now let's go in once again for another fight. There we go. We defeated one of their armies. We're going to chase down this other one over here and now start unsieging what they sieged. And do not let them siege anything else. Just every time they come into siege, defeat them. And maybe we can actually turn this around. Yeah, this game's not going good so far. So my son just slept with my wife. Yeah. Why? Right. What we're gonna... Right, let's focus on this wall first. Yep, great. Let's go and unsiege the wall target as well. There we go. And now let's go back up for another fight. Do not let them go around sieging everything. There we go. We're up 77% now. 99. There we go. 100. We managed to defend that war for the earldom of Cumberland. And we gained 619 gold. Enforce that. There we go. We have a lot of gold now, which is probably going to be invested into my land to make more gold. But of course, we have a bigger issue at hand. So my wife, what are we going to do with you? We are going to move you to the dungeon and my son and heir. I don't really want you to be my son and heir anymore. People are not going to like you. So we have to pick a new son and heir. So our second in line is probably the next best, to be honest with you. So we're going to reinstall his inheritance and we are now going to disinherit our main son. I mean, I get the disinherited debuff so people like me less, but I don't think that's fair considering what just happened. But we can punish him. Let's do it. We're going to fight him for what he did. Single combat. You are a disgrace to the Dunkeld name. Yes, you are. Once again, we're going to call him a disgrace. And he won. Okay, right. Nice. Lovely. So we also lost out. We are now close to death. What I'm going to do is call a hunt, try and lower our stress. There we go. My wife did finally die. And we'll also now hold a grand feast, lower that stress so we don't just die straight away. And then after that, yeah, everything is now going to this guy. Sadly, he didn't marry a genius. So his children maybe are not going to be as good. And his wife is actually away somewhere, which please get her back so you can have more children. Right now, you only have one daughter. That is not great. Oh, there we go. So King Malcolm of Scotland died at 60 years of age. So now we are son, King Donald III. So with this character, he's already got true ruler, which is nice. We're going to stick down this tree now, try and befriend some of our vassals and try and just keep things stable for us. And somehow, yeah, my half brother is actually the Duke of the Northern Isles. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, we share the same mother. So he's bordering us. He has 2,500 men, so we can just make an alliance with him without needing to do any marriages. So that's going to be really helpful. Right now, we are facing a faction, so I will not be threatened, as they are standing up for the Kingdom of Scotland. So we can call our allies and raise our men down here and hopefully catch out this army straight away. There we go. And just try now and keep defeating them. Now, this is close, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Now, somehow they've fled all the way to Ireland, but we're not going to stop. We are going to hunt them down. Keep chasing them all. There we go. Vassal taken prisoner. There we go. So we can enforce that one. Now we have these people in prison. This one I'm really happy about because I wanted his land for a long time. So we can take that now because that is on our capital duchy and it's bordering our capital. And of course, we can build some trade ports here, which is really nice for development. But we have this guy in prison. Now, it's probably best if we do revoke his title and just start again with him. And we also have you. You know what? We'll maybe actually just ransom you off. Wait, you can only do it for a hook. You have no money. No. So you know what? Let's just revoke all their titles and start again. And now we'll ransom them away. And now we can kind of set our borders how we like. It just make our life a little bit easier. So the Duchy of Moray, we're going to have to find somebody good to give it to. Not my horrible incestuous brother. But we do have our brother and knight. He really likes me. Yeah, you know what? We're going to give it to him with the duchy title like that. And of course, we have the Duchy of the Isles we need to give away as well. And I think I'm going to give it to somebody who is Anglo-Saxon, because if we look at over in England, actually most of them are English now, not Anglo-Saxon. So it may be worth giving the Isles to somebody who is English, because then we'll start building up cultural acceptance between us, as right now it is only 2%, which is not good for trying to vassalize them. And we have two people to choose from. You know what? We're going to give it to Henry, the peasant leader. We'll give him the whole Duchy of the Isles. So now, over time, cultural acceptance will start building up. And we also now have 500 prestige. So we can go to our court and go and set a diplomatic court. There we go. And as you can see, increased offer vassalage chance scaled by grandeur. And I believe it is 0.5 chance per 1 grandeur. So do that. And if we max out our grandeur, it's going to cost a little bit more. But once it makes its way up there, we should be getting a nice boost to our chance. Let's have a look. Right now it is plus 11 and our grandeur is 37 and our baseline is 69. So yeah, when it gets up to 69, we'll be getting a massive boost to our vassalization chance. Right, a crusade has started for the Kingdom of Aragon. I might as well go and fight in it, to be honest with you. Of course, it kind of counts as an offensive war, but I don't think it's breaking the rules for this one. We'll appoint. You know what? It'd be quite funny. We'll put our incestuous brother on the thing. I don't know if it's going to be a success. We are going for the Kingdom of Aragon. We'll see. There we go. The crusade for Aragon has begun. How is it looking? 44,000 versus 12,000. Maybe there's a chance we win this then and put our terrible brother on the throne, maybe. Let's see. Let's go down there. We're going to land in the south of France. Right, it's the only way we can actually do an offensive war, so let's make the most of it. Right, there's a fight happening here. We might as well get involved. Oops. Okay, that didn't go to plan because they're all just sieging everywhere rather than fighting, which is not very helpful. And we're down 12%. We'll begin a siege on his capital, maybe. Come on, start siege. Oh, we're actually going to win. We're up 77% right now. Well, let's get a siege. Oh, we're getting attacked again. We're actually first in contribution, though, because we've lost so many soldiers. Because, yeah, Crusades in Crusader Kings 3 love it when your troops die, and they'll give you a lot of contribution for it for some reason. But if we just keep making our soldiers die and stuff, there we go. Victoria. So did our brother get anything then? Because we had the most contribution. Wait, he only ended up with a county. So he still landed over there. Might as well restore his inheritance, maybe. It's not really going to matter, but we'll see if he ends up with any power. I doubt it because he is a vassal of the Crusader Aragon. We'll see. We'll keep a track of him and how he goes down there. So annoying because look how close we are. If it wasn't for the realm distance thing, we'd definitely now be able to vassalize this guy. It's only minus 20. So we could get more from more military strength and our vassals liking us more, plus the court grandeur thing. It is still slowly making its way up. So the next thing we need to do is either get more court positions hired or get more artifacts. So if we look at our perk tree, we need to get accomplished forger, and then we can get some claims on some artifacts and steal them. So that will be really, really helpful for that. Now, renowned name, as you can see at the bottom, gives you monthly court grandeur change plus 100%. So it should start increasing a lot faster master, which will be really helpful. The only thing we can do to increase our cap now is if you look at court positions. Some of them do actually increase your court grandeur. So we have the court physician, it can go up to a +2. Master of the hunt, another +2. So we'll probably now hire some of these that can help. So if you look now, we hired all of those positions and it's over 9 now. So our court grandeur is actually pretty high. The next thing we can do is steal artifacts, but we can't do that just yet. But it looks like England have actually taken some of Wales. They've taken Powys. Uh-oh. Yeah, the problem with Wales right now is the fact they're all getting destroyed by England and taken. So, yeah, it looks like England's going to have to be the next goal no matter what at this point. So we're going to have to try and kill them a few times and just wait for England's downfall. But there we go. We now picked up accomplished forger. So we got to look for some artifacts that boost grandeur a decent amount. So there we go. For 3,000 prestige, we can buy a claim on this sword, the Sword of Charlemagne, and it gives you a +6 to your court grandeur. So if you buy that, we now have the claim. So now I think the safest bet is maybe to try and steal it. Invite people, everybody that we can, and hope it goes unnoticed. We've got an 85% chance of all of those. It's going to take 4 years, but if we can get that, and we can just keep doing this to different artifacts, we should be able to boost our grandeur and hopefully try and max it out. It got discovered right to the end, but it is still 85% chance. So hopefully it still goes ahead and we can get it. Right, there we go. Steal artifact. Success. It is returned to its rightful place and in the right hand. So if we go now to our court, we can now put the Sword of Charlemagne down. Our court grandeur right now is between 9 and 10. So it's really high, making us ranked 2 in the world, just behind the Byzantine Empire. So we'll do that a few times now and just boost our grandeur as much as we can. Okay, so we have a murder scheme going on the new King of England, who managed to bribe his spy master for like 200 gold. So hopefully if he dies, England will now be ruled by a 3-year-old, and I'm hoping that does cause England to shatter a fair amount. And of course it was discovered. Of course it was. So we're gonna have to bribe some more people, which is not great, but we kind of need this to go through. It's back up to 95% chance again now. So 5 more months and hopefully it works. Okay, there we go. Uninvited. A 95% chance. Come on. He survived. Okay, we'll try again. Come on, once again, please. Come on. Uninvited. There we go. King Simon is dead. So now they are ruled by a 5-year-old. What I'm hoping will happen is, yeah, people start rising up against him. Now, right now, he's facing a war for someone's claim. Looks like he's going to defend that, which is good. And France are now attacking for Normandy. That's fine by me. Hopefully, they just get weaker and weaker. We're not going to kill him because then I'll go to an adult. So hopefully, they start to shatter, please. Okay, interestingly, as you can see, we must have inherited this county down here. We're just going to grant it away to someone. Yeah, we picked that up somehow. I guess he died and had no heirs. I just did not notice us picking that up. Yeah, there we are. Like, he died. Someone else had it, died in a siege, and then we inherited it. Oh, and my character just died of old age. So now we are a 24-year-old. So right now, yeah, I'm just upgrading my army, of course. Now that we're Welsh, we do get access to the longbowmen. So I just got now 1,000 of those. We just maxed our armored footmen as well, just to stop any factions rising or kind of dissuade people from attacking me, especially England, right? Now, sadly, I think that war with France ended in a little bit of a truce, and England are staying together still. I don't know how we're going to do this. Not like we could even get ourselves vassalized by them to try and defeat them from the inside. There's not really much we can do. We'll just keep trying to murder them over and over and over again until something happens, I guess then. That's probably the best bet we have for this. Surely eventually, if they have too many new rulers, maybe the AI will try and get rid of them. That's my hope anyway. Really? Damn, okay. That cost us a lot of money to fail, but we got through 2 more rulers. As you can see, we got all these people. But yeah, that one was discovered, so our involvement was discovered. So although there is a tyranny war, so things are starting to happen, which is nice. There we go. We finally had a son, and of course, he's one of the only ones without the trait. Really? And he's picked up disputed heritage. Yeah, this guy is not great. What is going on? And she's picked up adulterous. So I'm imagining, yeah, maybe it's not mine. I don't know. What we're going to do, we'll have our spy master find secrets inside our capital, maybe. Just see how that goes, see if anything's picked up. Oh, wait. What? So her lover is my best friend of Aragon. Wait, what? Right, we're going to imprison her. Hopefully it's a success. There we go. Right, what we're going to do is torture. And hopefully, yeah, she didn't give us any clues on that. Let's see. She must tell me. We need to find out who these kids are. I don't believe it. Right, we're going to start a thing to try and find it out. After a drawn-out silence, she finally admits it. King Sancho is the true father of my child. Everyone must know of your infidelity. So, yeah, he is not mine. So we're going to disinherit him. And what we're going to do is, I don't care if it's tyranny. Goodbye. Off you go. And you and Aragon, how do we stop being best friends? We're just stuck being best friends with him. Right, nice. What we do is find somebody else to give us a son as soon as possible. And she's of England. Marrying her will give us an alliance with someone of Essex. That's fine. Let's do that. Now, hopefully, we can get a genius son off of her and he'll fix all these daughters anyway. But yeah, at least we got to the bottom of that, I guess. There we are. We can murder the new king of England and we can bribe his spy master. So hopefully he dies. We're just going to keep doing this. Anybody who gets England, we are just going to try and murder them. Nope, we had another daughter. Oh my God, things are not looking good. Please don't do this to me. Oh, he died anyway. He died under mysterious circumstances. So somebody else got the king of England and now they're ruled by a 7-year-old. So I'm just going to leave that. Hopefully soon they should fall apart. And also King Sancho also just died under mysterious circumstances. Well, there we have that then. Oh my God. Now she just died in childbirth, I think. She was pregnant and now she's gone. And that means my daughter has taken over her land in Essex. Right. We've really got to have a son soon. We're 42 and we don't exactly have much time left. And we need to have a son because otherwise look how bad succession is about to be. Yeah, we do not want to deal with that. Okay, weirdly enough, look, the south of Wales have actually become independent again. Not really helpful for us, but hopefully, look how weak they are now. We've got to hope they fall apart, please. Okay, and there we go. Finally, we did eventually have a son and heir. So succession should actually all be going to one person now. She's really lucky. We've got to hope we live long enough for him to grow up. Otherwise, we may be in for some trouble. Okay, finally, there's a dissolution faction. Oh my God, it's taken ages. As you can see, I'm a new person. I'm now the son of who we were playing. And if we look at this guy's kills, wait, oh, I can't see all his murders anymore. But we killed a lot of English rulers. And just now we did kill someone who was pushing a claim. This guy was pushing a claim. We did get discovered. So we are now a murderer. But finally, Mercia, together with Middlesex, are actually going to war against England with a dissolution war. So hopefully they're successful. Just looking like they will be. And that will mean we can finally start pushing into England. As you can see, France has taken some land off them. All of Wales is now independent again, which is nice. And you see, we have 5,500 gold. We haven't spent any money. Only thing we've been spending money on has been bribing people to join my murder schemes. But I'm just praying. It's looking like this is going to be successful, which is huge for us. Well, as you can see, this like blue skull means they died under mysterious circumstances. Look at all the kings and queens. This is what we've been doing. So hopefully all that work has paid off. Finally, let's go. Oh, wait, they just died. So now the dissolution war's still going on. That's good. I was scared then it was going to end. Minus 100%. Come on, end. There we go. The title of England has been destroyed. Now what we got to do is try and vassalize all of these people. Now we can pick up Thoughtful. We don't have True Ruler yet, which really is not great timing. But we can send gift and basically get anybody to love us, which hopefully is enough to do this. And vassalize people on low feudal obligations. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it all, but we'll try. Okay, this is working way too well a minute. We've picked up York as well now, and that's why saving up all this money was really, really essential. Imagine if we had no money right now. So we can pick up Lancaster on normal feudal obligations. How about Mercia? Are we going to be able to pick them up? I doubt it. Ooh, low. What if we send you a gift? Can we get you on normal? No. We'll take a low. Let's just take it. And because we're sending them more gifts, they all love us. So hopefully we are safe from any factions. But let's keep going with it. We can get Gwynedd on normal. There's no way. Is this just going to work the whole way through? Surely not. I've never actually done this before to such an extent. This feels insane. Can we get you? Really? Send you a gift. Vassalize. Low. This is insane. What about you? You seem really not to want to do it, but low. There we go. Only person remaining is East Anglia, but they are at war. But now we can actually create the empire title of Britannia. We are now a mighty emperor, and this guy needs to end his war before we can vassalize East Anglia. But look at that. And if you remember at the start, this is what I was saying about a king. That's why we had to get to Ireland really quick, because if they become a king, Look at that. They're a king minus 200. I don't even know how would we get across that. I don't think you can. Unless maybe you got some really, really, really good artifacts that boosted it. Otherwise, I don't know how you would get around that. But we need to actually try and break this free from France now. So we'll go on to murdering France, which is interesting because I do believe we were feuding with them, but we're not anymore. That's fine. But we've still got a lot of money. So we can hopefully bribe enough people now to weaken France and try and break Normandy free. Hopefully they do something about that and do break free. But we'll see. As you can see, look how quick things just turned around. I've spent about 2 hours trying to take down England. That's how long it's been of me constantly trying to kill England so they can finally get a dissolution faction. And there we go. It finally happened. There we go. The King of France has died. So hopefully, if we do it one more time, they're ruled by a child. Hopefully, Normandy fights for independence and we can vassalize them. That would be really, really nice. Probably one of our only hopes of that being successful. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be honest. It doesn't feel like France is ever going to fall. I could keep trying like I did for England, but it took long enough for England. And I think I've did what I came here to do. Uniting Britannia, only using diplomacy and vassalization with no offensive wars. Of course, wasn't just diplomacy technically because you have to use intrigue, but otherwise England were never going to fall. But yeah, hopefully you learned something from watching this because diplomacy can be so powerful. You've seen just how quick I was able to vassalize all of England and Wales there as soon as England collapsed. But yeah, you know what? For today, I'm happy enough with that. I think we definitely united Britannia only using vassalization. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'm going to end the video with a massive thank you to all the channel members. You have Termio 1, Toxic Flame, Caesar, Mr. Diesel, and Emperor Augustus. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.